Joey Jenkins here for Inland Northwest Sports Talk, and on today's episode, we're going to give you the schedule for this week in local sports. And it all starts tonight with the Seattle Mariners as they take on the Cleveland Indians, and the Mariners look for win number 7 in a row. They will come into tonight's game already winning 6 in a row, and it'll be King Felix Hernandez on the mound here against the Indians starting at 7:10 p.m. And you remember what happened last time King Felix was on the bump? It was a perfect game, so he'll try to match that effort, and they will take on the Cleveland Indians. Pre-game starting at 6 o'clock p.m. with the first pitch scheduled at 7:10. You can hear that on AM 1350 KRLC. Tomorrow, more sports action for you, including the Mariners taking on the Indians again. This game will be a little bit earlier with the first pitch scheduled for 12:40, also on AM 1350 KRLC. Now, Thursday, for the third week in a row now, we have no sports programming for you. So, no sports on Thursday. Maybe you can catch up on a hobby or different things like that. There'll be a break on Thursday, which gets us ready for a huge Friday night in sports. It all starts off with the Mariners as they open a 3-game set against the Chicago White Sox. That will start at 5:10 p.m. with the first pitch, pregame at 4 o'clock. That will be again on AM 1350 KRLC. Then the Seattle Seahawks. Remember, we do have preseason football broadcasted for you for the Seahawks. That is on AM 840 The Max, and they will take on the Kansas City Chiefs Friday night. Pregame starting at 3 o'clock with kickoff being at 5 o'clock p.m. And then the moment really everyone has been waiting for, the Moscow Bears open up their season this Friday night. Starting at 6:45 p.m. We'll have the pregame show for you as the Bears will go over to Grangeville and take on Grangeville. Kickoff will be scheduled for 7 o'clock. I'll be there with you starting at 6:45 on AM 1400, the Palousas ESPN. Also, you can catch it right here on listentothegame.com. Then Saturday, it's all about the Mariners again as they'll take on the Chicago White Sox, a 4:10 first pitch on AM 1350. Then on Sunday, they'll finish up the 3-game set against the White Sox. That game, an earlier one for you, pregame starting at 10 o'clock, first pitch at 11:10 on 1350 KRLC. That will get you there through the weekend, but write this down on your calendars. Moscow Bears will open up their season Friday night, 6:45 p.m. will go on air on AM 1400 ESPN Radio as they take on Grangeville. So that's a look for this weekend sports. Remember, you can download this schedule right on the homepage of listentothegame.com as well as the monthly Mariner schedule. So even if you forget what's going on this week, download that schedule. You can have it right in your hand. Stay tuned later on this week for more updates on listentothegame.com. Make sure to like us on Facebook. Also check us out on Twitter at InlandNW Sports. You can also look at our other videos on the YouTube page. I'm Joey Jenkins. We'll hear from you Friday night from Moscow Bears to kick things off on listentothegame.com.